Iranian Cleric claims Jews use genies for secret missions. In a bizarre twist following Israel's successful operation against Hezbollah leaders, including Hassan Nasrallah, an Iranian cleric has made outlandish claims about Israel's supposed use of supernatural forces. Mostafa Karami, in a televised interview, accused Jews in Israel of employing jinn, or spirits from Islamic belief, for covert missions. I just had a mental image of like a secret agent jinn. Asserting that, quote, considering the Zionists' history of subjugating genies, they carry out many of their missions through these means, and demons are their secret army. This fantastical claim comes in the wake of Israel's Operation New Order, which resulted in the death of Nasrallah and other high-ranking Hezbollah members on September 27th. While various reports suggest different methods of tracking Nasrallah, from high-tech gadgets to traditional intelligence work, Karami's supernatural explanation stands out for its sheer absurdity. The cleric's statements, which also include accusations of Jews using cosmic science and magic throughout history, highlight the extreme narratives being pushed in some quarters to explain Israel's military successes and underscore the complex web of misinformation and superstition that can surround geopolitical events in the region. So, shall we watch the clip?
Yes, and you should translate. Okay, do you want to control it yourself so you could pause it whenever you need to, and you read the translations.
Wait, did we back this up? Did we start it over? Okay.
اینا دسترسی دارن به اجنه، در تفسیر اجنه، در علوم کیهانی. عرض کردم از زمان از داوود سلیمان.
So he's saying they, meaning the Jewish people, have had access to genies and cosmic science since the time of David and Solomon.
از این علوم پیش یهود هست و در طول تاریخ هم اینا از اجنه استفاده کردن. مستنداتی داره، روایاتی داره.
Sorry. Historically, the Jews have always used genies. Their documents and traditions prove that. They have used genies for warfare and intelligence operations throughout history.
یعنی به عنوان مهره‌های اجرایی، عملیاتی و حتی اطلاعاتی از اجنه همیشه در طول تاریخ اینا استفاده کردن.
And I like that the news presenters are just sitting there like, Okay. So when I saw this, I was hysterical because we were talking literally last week about the beliefs regarding like ruqya and magic in Islam just last week. And Armin also brought forward his secret books, PDFs of esoteric knowledge about Jewish witchcraft on screen. Because I don't know how much people know about how Khamenei himself and other very high up people in the regime genuinely believe that the Jews are doing spiritual magical warfare against the Islamic Republic. So I mean, Armin, what is your reaction to this? Take it away, and also explain like the genuine belief in this for people that are like, what is going on here?
So first of all, this is Iranian state national TV. I just want to make sure you understand that. And the person who's talking is a very high religious official, right? I just also want you to understand, right? And I also want you to understand that this goes all the way to the top, right? So back in 2020, Khamenei said this, right? So let me actually, Iran's supreme leader made a claim in his latest speech that left many Iranians baffled, or rather terrorized, that the superstitious man ruling the country with unlimited powers may have lost his faculties. And let me just get to the quote itself, okay? So This is Khamenei himself. Again, this is Iran's supreme leader. We have jinn and human enemies that help each other. The again, Khamenei is saying this, the supreme leader in Iran. Okay, the intelligence services of many countries work together against us. He said in his very long speech on the occasion of the Iranian New Year, Nowruz. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of that, right? I just want you to know that Khamenei himself thinks that the enemy uses jinns, and he himself also wants to use jinns. They have an army of sorcerers apparently that they think, and the fact that Israel, think about how good Israel operation has been, because if you watch the longer speech that they were the TV, the clip that you got from the Iranian TV, the explanation was that obviously operation this good can only be explained with magic. That is the understanding. Like, think how superior Israeli technology and intelligence operation is, that the official position by Iranian state TV is that there's no way to explain this other than they have magic on their side.
Dude, Israelis, if I were you, I would be feeling so secure that the only ways that my enemies can cope and sleep at night is that they have to believe that we have magic on our side. That's the level of superiority going on here. Jesus. Whew.
It's like, how could you explain the pagers? How could you explain they found Nasrallah like that? How could you explain this and this? They have jinns. They had jinn sense. I mean, because even in the Quran and the Hadith, and the Hadith mentions the relationship that Prophet Suleiman had with not just animals but also ajannah, meaning like jinns, right? So, um, he thinks that given what Suleiman's, that the tradition, all the science, all the jinn science, uh, from Suleiman and Dawood and David and Suleiman has been left behind with the Jews from the olden days, and that's why Israel has these capabilities, because the science has been left behind by their Jewish prophets.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yo.
And using jinn magic was okay back then until Muhammad came. So in the Quran it mentions that before Muhammad, the jinns had a special place in the heavens, right? And they had access to the secrets of the universe. But then after a certain time, they were pushed out of the heavens, pushed out of the, I mean, not actually the heavens, the layer of sky that is closest to heavens. And now the jinns don't have access to heavenly knowledge anymore, so they're using magic that they're not allowed. And that's why working with jinn with magic that they're not allowed could be considered sihr or sorcery, and could be considered Islamically illegal, right? And I don't know how some people close to Khamenei justify using jinns. I mean, that's not magic. I think they're just deploying their powers. I don't know. It's complicated, right? But I mean, in the Quran, you even read that shooting stars are basically the heavens shooting at jinns, so that every time the jinns want to go back to the position that they had before, which was close to the layers that the heavens are in, where angels mention the secrets of the universe, every time they try to go back there, the heavens throw stars at them, and that explains the shooting stars that you see in the sky, pushing the jinns away from the highest heaven, the highest sky.
You know what I was
Yeah.
thinking? I was thinking about how, like, I'm not Jewish, but being the subject of anti-Semitism is obviously very scary and insidious. But the idea of living in someone else's head rent free, to the extent that they think that you have the powers of like sorcery and gods and like all this stuff, I'm like, that's fascinating. Like, I don't once again, some anti-Semitic conspiracy theories are like, if this is true, we should give up and just pledge our fealty to the Jews because they're too powerful.
Well,
Like,
actually, you're making fun of this, but some Iranians have played this, and the commentary on this specific video by Iranians is that how could you blame us for being Zionists? You have done such a thing that even jinns are becoming Zionists. So of course we're gonna take their side. Like, look what you have done. Even jinns are taking Israel's side. So
that's hysterical. Oh my god. Oh my god.
yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. They're like, it's not our fault, guys. Even you believe that the jinns are with them. You know, if it's simple math. If you can't beat them, join them. Oh my gosh.
Zion gens. Zion gens. Yeah, Zion
Can
gens.
you bring forward that book of the magic
Oh,
texts again? That was so cool.
yeah. Before
I
I do
also
that, I
yeah.
will. Yeah, go on. You go on.
I
You
was
go on
just
first.
saying that in my head, when you're describing this stuff, I also had a mental image of the sorcery department of Mossad. I'm like, I want to see what the sorcery unit of Mossad looks like. That would be such a good cartoon. That'd be such a funny cartoon. The the sorcery operations, like I want them to have like a special room and they're wearing robes. Yeah, that'd be
Okay, I actually have the book already.
it'd be such a good
Um,
comedy. Oh my gosh.
but okay, I have another video that I want to show you about the how because of Israel's operations against Iranian key figures, like Islamic Republic's key figures, they are losing their freaking minds. I have another video to show you that. But
Mhm.
before I do that, because Susanna wants some sorcery, I will deliver sorcery. Hold on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is again, I showed you guys this before. Again, you're not again, I should be killed basically for even showing you this, because these are sorcery books that were not supposed to be seen by most people, but some people went and scanned it, and it's now on the internet. But you can see that I'm specifically showing you this one because according to the sorcerer, like Islamic sorcerers, the best sorcery comes from the Jews. Okay, so Muslim sorcerers believe that the best grade A, most effective uh, curses or spells are Jewish in origin. And if you
Well, they
actually
do
look
everything
at
else the
this,
best. Why not sorcery too?
yeah, exactly. Dark as like naturally, yes. And you can see that here, guys, for people who could read Arabic text, it says Al Yahud, basically showing that this is sorcery from Jewish sorcery. And you can see all these codes, all of these weird numbers, all of this weird text. Oh, look at this. It says if the name of the patient starts with the sound the شروع می شود روز do this one do this spell on a Tuesday روز سه‌شنبه بیماری ناشناخته پیدا کرده. And then use this specific smoke and then write this somewhere. But if the name of the patient starts with the sound t, oh wow, so there's so if this is trying to heal this is a healing spell, but there are different methods based on what letter the name of the patient starts with.
Mm.
Um, so these are healing chants, and then there's something for everything. There's cursing spells, there's healing spells, there is love spells, there's wealth generation spells, there's stuff that you need to write on a specific bone. There are spells
Mhm.
that you could only make it possible if you cut the vagina of a hyena. Right. So this is a very famous thing. A lot of
Very famous. Shut the front door. What are you saying to me?
a lot of Iranian superstitious Iranian people go and find female hyenas in the wild to hunt them down and cut their vagina, and they carry it in their pocket for protection. It's a
They're
very
doing
considered to
FGM
be-
on hyenas?
Yes, they cut the outer layer and they carry it. Yes, it's a very there's some specifically with snakes, but the most powerful one is with hyena vagina, which is very sad to the hyenas, honestly. These are all spells.
I've been knocked off my feet several times during this stream. My word.
Yeah. No, this is actually a very serious one. This is a lot of people pay a lot of money for hyena vagina. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that one. Looks like a little Scorpio, a little scorpion.
Yeah, that's a scorpion right there. Yeah, this one is not Jewish. This one is
I love the drawings.
Going and going. I have so many of this, by the way. You guys are not supposed to see any of this. I have this is a deer.
A lot of these spells would make really cool tattoos. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a really sick tattoo.
It keeps going on and on. Oh, look, this must be a love spell. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Anyways, I promised you a video.
Can you send that to me? I want to poke through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, can I just want to jump to one super chat real quick because it's so funny. Jean is saying, is this the forbidden sex of the Jews? Which is a reference to last week's stream with the Malaysian Islamic cult. What was it? Sex haram Yahudi. God,
wait, I have to defend myself. Zaid is saying, Armin, there is no such thing as a Muslim sorcerer. If you attempt sorcery, you immediately committed shirk. It's disappointing that our mufti doesn't know this. Actually, no, it's not. It's not shirk. I mean, it is a sin. Sorcery is a sin. It's not necessarily a shirk, because I have specifically remember people doing toba for doing sorcery. I'm promising not to do that. But shirk is unforgivable. Seher or sorcery, depending on how, if you deny that you have committed a sin, then you could be takfir. But technically, sorcery is considered a sin, but not depending on what you have said and what position you have, it could possibly be considered not shirk. For example, many Iranians have been forgiven by certain ahund for asking for forgiveness for going out and paying for, I don't know, a spell against somebody, and then realizing that no, I shouldn't have done that, and asking for forgiveness. So technically, it cannot be shirk if we could ask for forgiveness. So no, yeah, my position is correct. Anyways, I have to show you this video. Okay, so this is a mullah. I should translate for you guys, okay? In one of the cities in Iran, in a Friday prayer, and he's coming out and saying that even if you take our weapons away, we will fight you with this. So let me see what he says. So he says that we will turn your iron dome into abkesh. What is that thing that you wash rice in and water goes under it?
Like a sieve.
Yes, we will turn your iron dome into a sieve, meaning it will have many holes in it.
Yeah.
Yes, it will have many holes in it. He says, if we run out of missiles, we will hold weapons in our hands and we will fight you with weapons in our hands. Look. he has brought a sword, a knife, and an axe to the Friday prayer, and he says, if we run out of weapons, we will come at you with axes and knives. He's like, we will fight you Zionists with axes in our hands. Oh, a hatchet. Yeah, sorry, a hatchet. It's not a sword. It's a hatchet and an axe. Oh, look, what do you say here? Death to America. She said, like, you came and you turned our Hassan Nasrallah into a martyr. Like, until our last breath, until our last drop of blood. He like, even if we run out of hatchets and axes, we will fight with you with our bare hands. So he's like, we will come at you with. So if we run out of missiles, we'll use our weapons. If we run out of missiles, we will use hatchets and axes. If we run out of these, we will just start using a fist. There's part of it. He says, "He's like, come at me, come." He's like, "Come at me, bro."
I'd like to see you try, old man, dude.
Yeah, my God, I just had to share that.
Wait, can you scroll down in the article? D found such a funny social media post.
Hold on. Wait, don't not like that. Don't do it like that. Tell me before you do share, because I have to make sure I do it in the proper way.
Okay.
Okay.
Scroll down to the bottom. What was so funny was someone posted this, and then the response.
This one?
No, a little bit further. Yeah. Someone responded with the Jewish space lasers.
This is great.
Don't touch that button.
Wait, hold on. This is actually much better with the sound.
It's the only explanation.
Our cosmic space force is the best in the world. What is this? Wait, don't touch that button. Oh, what is that? Wait.
The menorah and the Star of David.
The Star of David.
But why do people think that Jews control the weather too? How did that get its start?
Well, because apparently they controlled everything.
Dude.
Well, I didn't know the voice would be that bad. It's Jewish laser, guys. It's very powerful. That's why it sounds like that. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
All right.
It's too much.
This is great.
Sorry,
by the way,
guys,
if
remembering memes Rivka sends me, our friend of the show, Rivka, sends me some hilarious Jewish memes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you should see the memes I post on the Persian Telegram. Some of them are not even translatable. Should I try to explain some of these to you guys? I don't know. Yeah, I will at some point maybe. Should I do another meme stream trying to explain the Persian? If I try to explain them, they're not going to be as funny. Let me just do yeah, I posted a lot of memes. Let me just show one of it to you guys. A lot of Iranians are making memes every hour regarding like the current conflict between the Islamic Republic and here. Let me show you this one.
Yeah, they don't.
This
rest.
one is the only. Yeah. This one is the best one so far.
That is so hurtful. That is so hurtful.
Oh my God, this is good. So we have Nasrallah there. We have some IRGs recent. We have Ismail Haniya. We have Fad Shukr. We have Zahedi.
Emotional
I don't know. Qani is there. That might be too soon. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but we'll see. But this
Emotional damage. Who was that animator that makes the
Oh,
memes
yeah, that is
of
it. Yeah.
like who made the meme when Raisi died? Of him arriving in hell and Khomeini is there welcoming him.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
God,
He
has he
said he
made any
makes he.
more?
Oh yeah, almost every day now. Maybe I
Oh my
should
God,
like.
can you
Chill.
please like you have to translate those because those are so
It's just
stupid
I
funny.
don't know. It's so funny, but when I spend time translating it, it just loses a lot of its humor. You know,
It's
when I
better than
explain it.
nothing, okay? I have no one else to
Okay.
translate this for me. Please, I'm begging you.
Okay. I can only show you the ones that no translation is needed. But yeah, this one is good.
Why
Oh
are you
my
withholding?
God.
It's so rude. It's so rude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. We should do the super chats.
well, speaking of, I would also like to wish, Lashana Tova to all the Jewish genies out there, all the Jewish jinns, all Jewish aligned spirits and agents of spiritual warfare. Happy New Year to you as well. You know,
Oh,
they're
I
celebrating
also
as
want
well.
to.
I want them to be on my
I
side.
Yeah, Jewish gens as well.
hmm
Happy New Year.
hmm
Yes.
hmm
By the way, do you know why? Do you? Okay, here's a question. Let's see if you can answer this. Why the red circle in this picture?
Because I don't think the Israelis actually killed Raisi at all. I
Yeah.
think
So
it was an inside job.
this
So I don't think he
yeah.
belongs there.
No, so people are the person who read. Yes, exactly. The circled race. He's suggesting that Raisi was taken out by Mossad as well. So that's it. That's kind of the suggestion here. Yeah, but we don't
I
know.
reject that as heresy.
Okay.
The Israelis would never
All
do
right, let's do
something
the
that
super chat.
sloppy.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That was. I mean, if it was Israelis, it was pretty clean. To be
I'm
honest.
just making a joke.
Yeah.
Mama Lireza is saying, Susanna, learn Farsi for memes. I'm legitimately going to learn Farsi to watch Armin's shows in Persian because he does a level of analysis on the Persian channel that I only get to hear about secondhand. And I'm bitter about it. I'm not even joking. Like I wish I could I understood Farsi just for the Persian streams. Which, if you guys speak Persian, by the way, and you're not subscribed to Jumhuriye bi Khodayan, our Persian channel, I don't know what you're doing. That is
Yeah.
legitimately really good
Actually,
content.
yeah. If I'm gonna put the link to it in the live chat for people who speak Persian. Whether you're from Iran or from Afghanistan or from Tajikistan or from anywhere else, if you speak Persian, check out our Persian channel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, soon AI will be able to translate all of that, so that's good.
Let's hope so.
Mm.
Okay, we got a bunch of super chats. Hajja or Hodge, excuse me. My dyslexia jumped out. Saying, "Well done, Susanna. Perfect translation." I hope you're joking because I was reading the subtitles.
Yeah, the
But
translation was there.
thank you.
Thank-
Darko celebrating his membership for 30 months, saying you guys are killing it. Salute.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Darko. He's one of the OGs.
Mhm.
And I like this comment. Per Holdstrand is saying all genies are Zionists, obviously. So okay, GJ had a super chat saying, doesn't reliance of the traveler begin with Islam is a legal system first and a religion second? I don't know.
Doesn't reliance of travel be? I don't rely on the reliance of the traveler. I go directly to the source. Okay, the reliance in the traveler is just picking and choosing from the hadith. I just go to directly to Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. So I don't know how it begins. This is for that book is for new Muslim noobs. Okay, that's what that book is for.
Okay. Kool-Aid Man Kill gave a super chat saying somehow genies can give a W to Israel, but Allah is taking L's all day. Well, apparently, somehow, and that somehow is Jewish sorcery, obviously.
Obviously.
Okay, by the way, YouTube, we're making jokes this entire segment. That's the point, okay?
Yes. Stop coming
Um,
at us.
Gasian, speaking about the Shiite slander against Umar, craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, saying, so Umar learns the 72 transformations to become small, then asks to be reborn as a poop kami. Exactly. And apparently that's sexually exciting. But you know, we all have our things. Gasian is saying if the West if the West Asian jinns ever want to come to the East Asian heavens, our asylum applications are open.
That's a good. That's funny.
That was
Oh, you're muted. Your audio got cut off. I think your mic got disconnected. No idea. Nope. 1 second. She has to go in and out. Wait, I just want to, while she does that, I want to highlight Dolly's comment. So Susie's going to come right back. Dolly's saying, if someone speaks Arabic, please comment in AR Arabic. I have lots of Islamists coming after me in there. Okay, guys. So here's the channel. We also have an Atheist Republic Arabic channel that Dolly manages. So if you speak Arabic, that's the Atheist Republic Arabic YouTube channel. So go check it out and go support her because she has a lot of Islamists commenting and she feels kind of lonely there. So go there and support her. Comment on her
Dolly's the
Arabic
best. I don't know what we would do
Yes.
without her. And wait, did you this super chat?
No, go ahead.
Jason is just commenting, this is the religion of peace, damn it. Where did that whole line come from? That's like such a modern slogan.
Yeah,
Where did that come from?
Islam never. I mean, it's weird because Islam actually doesn't claim that. Like, it's not people like, oh, Islam says it's the religion of peace, and it's not the religion of peace. But actually, to be fair to Islam, it never claims to be the religion of peace. Like, what are you like? If you're Islam itself, I'm like, no, what the hell? I don't know who came up with it. I think Westerners came up with it.
No, this has to be like a modern thing, and I think it possibly comes from like a misunderstanding about the etymology of the word Islam. I think people think it comes from salam.
Yeah, but I mean, it does share a root, but it doesn't mean that. It means like submission, right? However, like some people say, like people are saying George Bush claimed this. Yeah, I think people start making that claim after 9/11. You're right. People in the live chat are saying Nastasia. Yeah, because before 9/11, Islam wasn't claiming to be the religion of peace. I think this was a Western thing that people people think, isn't it taqiyya? No, it's not taqiyya because Islam doesn't even claim that. It was Westerners that suggested that maybe after 9/11, but Islam itself doesn't claim to be the religion of peace. There's nowhere in Islam that it claims to be the religion of peace. It brags about being a religion of war. Yeah. For someone, sorry, I just want to add it.
Oh no, it's fine. BGC Vuitton gave a super chat saying, "Scream martyrdom, yet the first to flee the bunker."
Yeah, well, I mean, he's who? Nasrallah? I mean, flee to the bunker, not flee the bunker. Yeah, that makes more sense. Flee to the bunker. Yes. Yeah, this is very interesting. If you look at where Nasrallah was hiding, he was in a bunker under buildings with so many freaking civilians. That's where he was hiding, under the most densely populated part of Beirut. If you go look at Mossad's building, it's actually it's like its own building separate from civilian like if you hit the Mossad building, there is no civilian apartments around it, right? But Hezbollah's building is right next to civilians and under civilian buildings. Like this is like, oh, martyrdom, martyrdom, martyrdom. Yeah, martyrdom for the rest. But when my life is in danger, and again, Hezbollah, just like Hamas, didn't spend any money trying to protect uh, ordinary Lebanese people from bombardment at all, but they spent so much money trying to protect themselves from bombardment. This is so insane. The difference is night and day. Israel spends so much money trying to protect civilians in Israel, and that's why they don't die as much, right? Hezbollah they cry about martyrdom, but they spend so much money protecting themselves, make bunkers for themselves. They make bunkers for the terrorists, but no bunkers. They spend no money making bunkers for civilians. It's so bizarre. It's like, it's so obvious who's in the right here. Like the picking a side here is like night and day. Like there are few. This is why this is so bizarre. Like trying to figure out who's on the right here and who's on the wrong. Usually things in life are gray. They're on a spectrum. But this one is so freaking obviously night and day. I don't even know why people are still getting this wrong. I don't know. It's so obvious.
Meanwhile, Norman Finkelstein was praising Nasrallah the other day. He was like,
Yeah.
I feel his loss in the world. I'm like, oh my God.
That was disgusting. Disgusting, man.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got another comment from Mohsen Life. Can you translate, please, Armin?
He says, Susanna Eshri, Armin Eshri. Means like, Susanna, you are loved. Armin, you are loved. By the way, Google Translate will translate this wrong. Google Translate will translate this to Susanna, you are love, and Armin, you are love. But I think the actual translation is that you are beloved, not you are literally love. Yeah.
And Unicorn was celebrating their membership for 11 months. Good to see you, Unicorn. Saying gin and juice.
Thank you. And also we got thank you so much for the support, guys. And also we got another Persian comment saying Demetun Gam like has been and Dobishter saying that the numbers of likes that we've gotten is actually even more than the number of people viewing. That means a lot of you liked. Guys, this is like a lot of commitment to liking. So thank you, guys. Please make sure that you like. Wow, we got 400 likes on this stream. Guys, please make sure that you like the stream because that will actually make
sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No. Go ahead.
But we have a boatload of people watching on Twitter right now. And if you're on Twitter, you really need to get over on YouTube because it's so much better on YouTube. So come over, subscribe, have a good time, like the stream, leave a comment.
Yes, please. 500 people are watching on Twitter. Come over on YouTube. It's a lot more fun here. You get to be part of the live chat. Subscribe here. Guys, if you're subscribing is not enough. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you like the stream. Liking your likes has made the channel grow faster. So please continue liking the stream. If you want to even support us more after the show is over, please leave a comment. All of this engagement helps the channel grow. So please go ahead and do that. Also, we still monetized? Yes, we are still monetized. This is great.
Wow.
Good. Okay. Wow.
You can also leave a super chat, donate to Atheist Republic. Link is in the description.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We work hard to keep the ship afloat.
Wait, can I show you one more meme before we go? One more meme. I know this is like it's going to get lost through translation, but it's okay. I mean, this is easier. Hold on. One more meme before we go. Okay. So again, this is not going to be as effective, right? But this is first they took Qasim Soleimani, they killed him.
Squat.
Yeah, he says, "What happened to my great revenge?" And then they called Fakhrizadeh, the nuclear scientist, and they're like, "What happened to our great revenge?" and then they added this guy, and then Israel keeps killing more and more, and they're like, where happens to our great revenge? And he keeps increasing every year. Where's our great revenge? I just had to show you. Okay. Yes. All right.
Are people wait? No, I have a quick question following off of that. Are people satisfied with Iran's attack on Israel last week as their great revenge, or they're not satisfied? I know that it was like the ideological prawn that they needed, the ideological corn that they needed to
So
mentally cope. But is it going to count? Is that enough?
So when the Islamic Republic responds, at first there's a huge wave of finally our great revenge is here, and there's a lot of barking and a lot of sound, a lot of finally, oh my God, we brought hell upon Israel. We destroyed them. We killed so many of them. All their military bases are destroyed. They're all crying. They're all running away, and all of these claims. And then we just wait there because we that's where on the Persian side we go on the collection phase, because all of these false claims, we collect them about what they think actually happened. And then when the evidence comes out that none of that happened, then our hands are full to make a show to make fun of them. Then after the first few days, they get very happy. But as time goes by, they realize that the so-called great revenge was not as great, and it gives us a lot of content for us to make fun of them. And then like once they're like, we wait, and then we say, you're done. Now it's our turn. And then we start making fun of them and humiliate them, and they come crying in our live chat. They come swearing at us, and then we just throw all the claims that they made about what happened back at them, and it's just so much fun. I wish you were. My last stream was basically that, and Mullah was making like, oh my God, look at this! It's the end of days. It's hell on earth, and they were showing AI made images that somebody in China made 2 years ago of Moscow being on fire, and they were claiming that this is in Israel. And I was showing that, and then I showed them that this is from a clip from 2 years ago, and I was making fun of them, making fun of them. They had a video from 2021 where Netanyahu was running in the Knesset and Israeli parliament between different rooms to go to do something, and they were like, oh my God, look, Netanyahu is running to his bunker, he's so afraid. And then because of the attacks, and then I basically took that video and I showed that this is actually a video from 2021. There's so many videos like this, and it was so much fun making fun of them and humiliating them. Guys, if you speak Persian, go watch that video. It's so amazing.
That reminds I follow a lot of anti-Israeli accounts because I want to see what they say, right? But who's that one guy? I think his name is like Suleiman Ahmed or something. He's such a fucking loser. He was on the day of the attack, he was just doing nothing except posting videos of like Israelis in their bunkers. Like, oh my God, look, the Israelis are in their bunkers, blah, blah. I'm like, you guys are such losers. The best you can do is just jerk off to videos of Jews hiding in a bunker. That's the best you can do. They're like, oh my God, they're hiding in a bomb shelter. And I'm like, this actually goes to show that they give a fuck about their civilians. You know that, right? Like,
right, this is it.
You're jerking off. This is a W. It's a W for them. They're safe. They're alive. What are you talking about?
Wait, so I have so many of these videos that I was showing. Hold on. For example, this one. Hold on, look at this here. I was showing this on my Persian show. Look.
عزت از خودشون ایجاد میکنن برای همین حضرت. حالا ببینیم چی جوریه.
Like, let's look at it. He's saying, let's look at what happened.
الجيش الإسرائيلي عن رصد إطلاق صواريخ باليستية من داخل إيران والآن تدوي صافرات الإنذار في منطقة ديمونة أسوار.
این زاویه دیده شهرک‌نشین هایی هستش که حالا توتوباناشون عمود بر موشک.
He's saying this is like in Israel. He's saying, and then he continues and says that this is in Israel. This is hell on earth. They are. Look at what's happening to them. Look at this. He thinks this happened in Israel. He thinks this happened.
منطقة أريل في الضفة الغربية سمعنا أصوات انفجارات في هذه المنطقة وتصلنا إشارات من شهود عيان.
So I went and found the TikTok video that was it was a TikTok video from August. Somebody used AI to create end of times. It's a TikTok account that does this a lot. He makes videos of like tsunamis, videos of end up like disastrous things happening. So they took that video and they claimed that this happened in Israel. So I basically humiliated them with this. So here, let me actually show you BB running. There's another video that they were doing that, hold on, let me show you. Where is it? If this is the BB running video, hold on, if I could find it. Oh, here. So here, look at this. He's like, oh my God, look, he said, like, look, Israelis are pissing their pants. I don't know where he got this image.
در تل آویو گرفته شده. به خدا این عکس عین واقعیت ها مردم. شوخی نیست. اینا فتوشاپ نیست. اینا مال قبل.
He's like, this is not. He like, I promise you, these are not Photoshop. These are not videos from
مال
before.
بعد نخواهد بود. اینا مال همین اتفاقیه که ما رقم زدیم در وعده صادقات. نگاه کن. جیش کرده از بالا تا پایین خودش.
Like, look what we have done. Israelis are pissing their pants. But look, this video.
That's
so he said,
really
like,
okay, no. Like, let's take a step back. Let's say that we assume that is true. Like, we take him at their word. Like, that's the best you can do. Like, oh my God, we got a lady to piss herself. Oh, it's so childish.
But look at this one. Look at this one.
Political goals, like.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, he shaved as well. He had the long beard. Apparently, mullahs only shave when something really celebratory has happened, something really good. And apparently, the response that the Islamic Republic did to Israel, it was good enough for him to shave. But look at this.
That's a damn shame because he looked way better with the beard.
Wait, yeah, watch this. So this is like a song saying Haydar, Haydar, something like it's a Shia thing. Like, oh, Haydar is like the Lion Ali. Like, basically, they're happy that Netanyahu is running. Right? They think he's running. Like, yeah, and he says like he thinks he's running to his bunker. He's like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing for Netanyahu. He's running.
بهش میگم بی بی. بچه‌ها تو کامنت ها میگن بعداً شده پی پی.
Like people call him BB, but maybe they should call him PP because he's PPing his pants.
زشته واسهتون اینجوری فرار میکنید سمت پناهگاه ها جون عزیزه.
He's like, oh, this is so embarrassing. You're running to your bunker like this. But again, on the Persian show, I went and showed that this video had nothing to do with this recent attack. This is from 2021. This was he was running between rooms in the Knesset for something from they were voting on something, and he was running for that. So there's a lot of this. I have a lot more examples like this. I don't know if you want to see some. So that's what we do on the Persian. I expose these idiots. I expose these idiots, and I'll show you that their revenge that they're so proud of. Not a single Israeli died, guys. Not a single Israeli died. The only thing you managed to do is injure 2 people and kill a Palestinian. You killed a Palestinian in the West Bank with those missiles. You didn't kill a single Israeli. So I said, look, they took out all the top commanders of Hezbollah, almost all of the top commanders of Hamas, some of the most key officials in IRGC. So not only you didn't manage to take out any of their ministers, any of the head of their military, you didn't even, in your attack, you didn't even manage to take out ordinary soldiers. Forget ordinary soldiers. You didn't even manage to take out one civilian, one Israeli civilian didn't die in this hard revenge of yours. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? And they said like, well, we destroyed their military base. We have satellite images of before and after. The most damage was one hole to here. We have it here. We have the image of what happened. So here, I have the image. This is the greatest damage that you managed to inflict. You see this hole here to the right? You see this hole here? This. Okay? This is the military base that they attacked. The military base was operational the day after. To be honest, the first attack that they do, the Amaliyat Vade Sadiq 1, they managed to do a hole, which was a medium-sized hole, on the corner. So they have managed to advance to go from a medium-sized hole to a big hole, and this time it was on the roof of the base. I mean, it wasn't big enough to make the military base not operational, but congratulations, you got a hole. You managed to get a hole. They took out all of the main commanders of your main proxies, and you have a hole to show for. I mean, I have to give you credit. You did manage to get a missile not only to go through the Iron Dome, but also hit finally a military target in a way that we could see from satellite images. But this is the don't make it bigger. Don't make it bigger than it is. Like just accept
Armin,
what you.
you know, you're being too
Right.
hard, because they say that the only competition you really have is who you were the day before. Okay? And they're getting there. They're improving.
Yes, you're right. That's actually a good point. That's
Oh my
actually a
god.
good point.
And this
Yes.
is what drives me.
Don't-
When will people realize that the axis of a resistance is infinitely better at killing other Muslims and Arabs than they ever are at harming Israelis to any comparative degree?
Yes. Oh, by the way, so, as soon as they did the attack, the prices rose. Prices for everything rose in Iran. So there was one Iranian that posted a video of his shopping. He went to the grocery stores and shopped, and he showed the higher prices. And he sent a message to Khamenei in his video. It's like, "Great job, Khamenei. Your missile landed in my on my dinner table. That's where your missile landed."
No, but that's really real though. Like that speaks to something so
Right.
much deeper about like why Iranians like hate this
Right.
regime so much.
Yeah.
Ay ay ay.
Exactly. Anyways. Okay, we have to go. But this was
Yeah.
oh, we got more super chats while we're talking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we already
No, we
read
did
this
that
one.
one.
Jin and June.
I think you read this
one
one.
is new.
Mithras
Yeah.
Revisited gifted 5 Atheist Republic memberships. Well, thank you, Mithras. That's very generous.
Thank you for the support. Oh, we got
And-
shekels.
The way you lit up. Oh my god. Radiance and 15 shekels saying, "Shalom, everyone. Question to the casters. Have you been to Israel? If so, tell us for your experience." Armin has, but I have not.
I have, and we made documentaries about my visit to Israel, and I'm going to do a stream that was not mentioned in the documentaries. I'm going to do a stream about certain parts that was not mentioned in the documentary. So bear with me. Like I will do that soon. I'm going to have to do that before the. Yeah, I have to do that very soon. It's just like this whole conflict is taking all of my time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind on everything.
Some of Armin's content about his visit to Israel can be found on a sister channel of Atheist Republic called Ideas Unboxed. So if you guys are curious, you can go see some stuff there.
Yeah. All right, and also on my personal channel in Armin Navobi's YouTube channel, some of it is on other channels, like for example on Genetically Modified Skeptics channel, right? So there's a playlist of a lot of my activism on my personal channel, and I link to it there, so you could find it there as well. Cool. All right, guys, we're gonna go. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you promote our channel to humans, your pets, and also jinns. Jinns be Zionists, okay? So make sure genies know that Atheist Republic YouTube channel exists. Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.